Okay, boys and girls, here's the color wheel that we're going to be coloring today if you have a printed worksheet. If you don't have the printed worksheet, I'm going to show you quickly how to create your first color wheel worksheet. You're going to get out a piece of paper and you're going to trace a large circle. So if you see, I have a cover. I'm going to trace the cover with my pencil. And I have my circle. Then I'm going to divide my circle in half. I use a ruler, but if you have anything that's flat and straight, you can divide it in half. Or if you don't have anything at all, you can just make the marks in here themselves. So I divided it in half, and I want three more sections up here, so I want 6. So I'm making like a piece of pie or a pizza. I made those 2 sections, so I'm making an X, and the X is going through. There's your color wheel. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be coloring your color wheel. So when it is completed, it's going to look something like this, where your colors are set out. Primary, 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 secondary, secondary, secondary. And if you remember in the video, he mixed primaries to get the secondary. So we're going to start with our primary color, red. If I was to make, I would probably put red right here. I'm going to fill that in with red, and I'm going to color this one red so you can see both of them being done. Miss Nice stays in the lines. She stays in the line. She's filling in the whole shape, and then it'll be making sense as soon as all the colors kind of come together. Notice Miss Nice is not going like this. Miss Nice is not going like this. She's using her little wiggle fingers, and she's wiggling her fingers to make the colors stay together and fill in the white. She's going right up to the line, but she's trying not to cross over it and scribble through it. So I colored my primary red. I filled in all the white, I stayed in the line, and I'm getting ready to have it make sense with all the colors of the color wheel. My second color I'm going to do is another primary color. It's going to be yellow. And I am using my 3 primary colors, yellow, blue, and red. And I have to skip a box in order to do my next color. Because if you remember in the video, 2 primary colors were mixed to get a secondary color. Minus the milk. We don't use milk with crayons and paint. He just showed you that with food coloring, so you could see a really good color. So I'm coloring again. I'm filling in my white. I'm making my crayon stay in the lines. And it's going to make sense for the color wheel. Now that we have our color wheel finished with our primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, you're going to be creating the second part of your color wheel with your secondary colors. And these are colors that we mix with our primaries to get them. So if you remember, He first, in the beginning of his video, he mixed red and blue together. And when he mixed red and blue together, he got purple. So purple is the color that goes in between red and blue. Now, where do I put green? What section do I put green in? There are two left. Was green made with red and yellow, or was green made with yellow and blue? It was made with yellow and blue. It is another secondary color, and it is made with yellow and blue. Our last color on the color wheel is orange. He mixed yellow and red and he got orange. And there you have your color wheel. In the video that you watched the scientist make mixed colors, he also made a seventh color. He made a seventh color called indigo. And indigo is a natural color of blue, kind of like the color of denim blue jeans. And it falls in between these two colors. It is a mixture of purple and blue together. It is called a tertiary color. And tertiary colors are the combinations of a primary and secondary that are next to each other on a color wheel, and they come out. When you get out your worksheet for your leaves, you're going to color them the colors of the color wheel, but you can only color them their color as a solid or a color with the color next to it on the wheel. So my color for this one, because it had stripes in it, I went with orange and red because they were next to each other on the color wheel. Here's an orange leaf. Here's an orange and yellow leaf. Here's a yellow leaf. Here's a yellow and green leaf. Here's a green with a yellow green, which is a tertiary color in it. Here's a blue green with a blue and a green in it. Here's a green with a blue leaf with green in it. A blue leaf with purple in it. So I'm moving around the wheel, a purple leaf with some purple pinks in it, which is a red violet. And then I have red violet, pink, and red that are all connected to each other in that area of the color wheel. And then I have red. So it goes around and creates a full color wheel using your colors. I want you to have 6 solid leaves of the 6 colors. And then I want you to choose a neighbor color that goes with your leaf to do all the stripes and stuff on a few of them, and create your own color wheel with your leaves. Once your leaves are colored, you can cut them out. Make sure you cut on the line of the outside part of the leaf, like this. You don't have to cut the tab or cut the stem of the leaf really thin. You can go around it wide. It will help it so it doesn't fall off on you. When they're really thin like this, it doesn't help to be cutting and then having them fall off on you. So leave them on. Just go around them and make a little bit of a triangle out of the end of them. Now that I have my leaves all here, I'm going to organize them in a color wheel. Okay, and I'm going to glue them down to make a color wheel. Where are my 3 primary colors? I have blue, I have yellow, and I have red. So what I'm going to do is I'm putting my colors in some type of an order so that I know what colors go next to them. And then I'm going to glue them down. I'm going to glue them down. So I have my colors on my color wheel.